Alright. Right. Press tab to get out. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Astroneer. So, it looks like performance is a little bit better, it's still a little bit bad in some ways, I don't know. Anyway, let's grab hydrazine. Let's, keep with this. Okay, so what do we want to do? We need resin. My lithium, my compound. I'm just gonna keep those over here for the time being. We need resin if we- Whoa! Oh. Because, where's my- I swear I had a second hydrazine in my backpack. I do, and... Oh, shit is weird and bugged, but whatever. Okay. So I got a ton of compound. I'm probably just gonna turn it into... I'd probably turn it into tethers. That seems like kind of a good idea, given the situation. Anyway, so we get some more resin so I can start expanding this base a little bit. Wouldn't mind exploring. Oh, especially because we got a cave right here. Oh no. Well, I goofed. At least it seems like this is kind of a benign cave to have fallen into. The red and spiky probably needs to die, though. Here, let's just dig this down into the universe for a while. Keep forgetting this game doesn't have a jetpack. Alright, anyway, let's build at least one set of tethers, because we're gonna need them anyway. Grab this resin. We're gonna want, science pretty quick. So, I guess I'll get one of those set up. I really don't need, too much extra here. Alright, so we want to do... research. Already got the compound handy. Nice. Okay, because yeah, we got a lot of things to research here. Though, I guess in retrospect, it's really not going to get us a whole lot, because what more is there to research? Answer is kind of a dismally low amount of things. Alright, oh, we need a printer. Pretty bad, actually. But we need a smelter more, because I don't, if I'm gonna make anything, I'm gonna need... Do I have any more compound? I do. Oh, this is the last of my compound. On one hand, I guess I need to make it last. On the other hand, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Has Astroneer updated recently? You know, I actually have no idea. I will admit, I have not been following this game's development particularly well. All I know is I enjoy the game, and that's kind of my reason for playing it. At some point, I'm gonna have to probably call it quits while we wait for the game to develop. But that's gonna wait at least a little while. Okay. So now that we've got that set up, let's start extending tethers in here. I'll be pursuing vehicles, but for the time being, I would like to explore. Speaking of exploration, that thing does not have anything at the base of it. That's unfortunate. Whatever the heck it is, it kind of looked cool for a little bit. Anyway. I'm just gonna delete everything that doesn't seem particularly useful given my situation. That's a very weird statement to make. Huh. Alright, what else we got in here? Looks like I got some research materials, and yeah, probably a deeper hole over there. Might see if I can break those rock things. Okay, here we go. I kind of hope this stuff, like, despawns or whatever. It'd be nice if I could just pick it up or something. Alright, it actually looks like there is a deeper cave in here. It might just be easier if I kind of flatten this out. And just make a second set of ramps. Okay, let's put another one of these. Unfortunately, I don't think I've got any windmills. So that makes this a bit harder. I'm just gonna move that over there so they're not in the way. Alright, I don't have any spare hydrazine and we've only got a little bit of power. I guess... Well. So I'll just throw up the that. We need... If I remember right, I need compound. Yes? Oh, we already have a smelter. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna need a printer. I'm gonna need more resin. Here. I'm gonna take these back. Let's get some more resin here. We're gonna wait for that for a bit, and then we'll continue on. Let's see. I guess while we wait, Ah, this one's busted. They might all be busted. Did they move? Ah, interesting. Because I logged out, they're just still there. Alright. I guess we'll just do control mode. And extend the land over here a bit. At least kind of flattening is not as hard on the power. It is, but whatever. I'll be fine. Just want it to be daytime again so we can do stuff. I guess the one thing I could do is actually figure out, what do I need for a generator? Some copper? Alright. I could go for an organic generator or something, but whatever. Really, I just need some... Because if I can get wind power in here, I can toss a bunch of wind turbines on the top of the, ship. And then we can actually work with stuff. Well, then we can actually get some power. I could get, like, a small battery, but that doesn't seem particularly necessary. I wonder, can I generate power that way, actually? I also really freaking wish I could get rid of this thing. I mean, I can. Nope. It's here forever. Well, that bites. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of level the world a little bit, so things are a little bit easier to navigate. Okay. So we're starting to get some power here. Right, what was I working on? Ah. I was gonna do resin. Unfortunately, like I was saying, until this thing gets out of the way, there's nothing I can do about that. That's on... This sucks. Okay. Yeah, so I just have a permanent inconvenience that makes it impossible to build in that area. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, so we need 2 copper for a printer. So I guess I'll go grab that while we wait. Malachite, right? Yeah. Okay. Single organic generator can be a great assist during the night. You can keep it in the hab. Yeah. I guess I'm a little bit lazy about those, because those I actively have to manage. Everything else is just the waiting game. Oh, we do actually have some spare batteries over here. Just realized. Didn't realize. Well, I should probably... Jeez, I don't know. Guess I'll just toss them on these for the time being. Okay. And the malachite. Yeah, grabbing a printer means we can go get some aluminum. We can get some wind power. No power, of course. Okay, so I'm not gonna send off for any more hydrazine for at least a little bit. Though I guess we could do the organic generator thing for at least a little bit. What is it? It is 1 copper. Because, yeah, I did not actually bring a whole lot of power modules with me. For better or worse. Okay. The other thing I could do is actually, like, bop around out here. But considering how everything probably already wants to kill me, I think I might leave that for later. We'll keep to the cave for a bit. I do really like the exotic planet, though. Well, let's see. It's actually, like, I don't know. I really like the look of it. Okay. There's the singular copper. Yeah, because I can always get some more organic material. Honestly, I really wish you could actually destroy the... Oh, this is taking a while. Why are you no powering me? Do I really have to make another... Huh. That's weird. Yeah, so for whatever reason, this thing is not accepting any power, so I'll have to put a bigger solar array on it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, shit. Is this... This has the same problem here. Huh. Yeah, something's wrong with my setup over here. So not everything is receiving power the way it should be. That kinda sucks. I was wondering about this, because we had plenty of power, but it wasn't doing anything. And there's our answer. I guess I'll grab these two batteries for a second. Okay, so everything's glitched out because of the update. Good stuff. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna need another battery or whatever. I don't know. What I might do is just get a new base. Anyway. Just gonna toss these here, grab the copper, grab the copper, grab the copper. Some extra batteries to power that thing while we wait. Okay, so we don't need a printer, even though it's busted. We need a... Actually, don't remember what I need over here. I guess a new printer would... Oh, wait, no, we don't have a printer. That's the problem. We've got a smelter. Okay. What if you get rock slides here? Guess we'll find out real quick. Actually, might go past me. Now if I put that there, does that hook everything together? No, it doesn't. Also rocks. Shit. 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 Ow. There we are. We're safe. Okay. There's our answer. Okay. Transform the middle platform to a large platform. It disjointed the other ones. But I didn't, actually. Because these are the middle platforms. So yeah, I have no idea why stuff is disjointed. As long as these work, I think we're okay. Worst comes to worst, I can put a solar panel on everything, and that should help, and maybe it'll figure its shit out, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I can just have a bunch of storage panels filled with solar panels and batteries, and I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna be here that long. As long as these two do their job, then I really don't have to worry about anything. Because what I'm probably gonna do is explore this cave for a little while, realize that it is a cave like every other cave that I've seen in this game, and then I'm gonna make a truck with, like, I don't think I even need any inventory space. And we'll just drive around the planet for a while. And then we'll probably even do the same thing on, every other planet, though I might do that in multiplayer, I don't know. I've got some multiplayer footage already filmed, and we'll probably be going back to that. Oh, no, 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 why did I do that? How do I go back? Oh, good. Okay. Okay, we're good. You also have no power? You also have no power. That's weird. Okay, so I just really need a shit ton of compound right now. My inventory's messed up again. I like this game, but man, some of these bugs are messy and annoying. Okay. So we got that taken care of. I guess I'll take my solar array back. What is this? Oh, that's my generator. I don't really need that right now. Not on there. Okay. Got that taken care of. I'll probably want some more compound. I guess we'll send it off another time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna... Oh, right. No, we actually want to pick up some, we want to pick up some laterite. Well, we still got some daylight left. With laterite, what we can do is, get at least some wind panels, so that should give me power during the daytime. Okay, I guess... Yeah, let's just get solar panels. Let's see, could you move the big battery on the side of the research platform, see if it works? Yeah, that would work. Okay, so it looks like the printer functions. Probably. Just toss that there, take this off, put that there. Oh. Are you just done fuckled? Interesting. Okay, so interesting point. That thing doesn't function, period. Alright. So, my research node is not busted. But I pretty much have to battery power it. That's awkward. Okay, well, at least we can finally start doing some research on these things. And I can go get a wind farm. Okay. Let's see, wind turbine. There we go. I'll just toss this over. I can't. Is generator. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is just get a whole battery array going on here. Actually, wait, no, hold on. Easiest way for me to do this is just load all these up. I don't know what this thing does yet. So that should probably be our number one. Get some titanium. That thing's useless. Okay, my solar panels don't work because it's night. Yeah. Forgot about that part. Alright, whatever. Let's see. Do I have the wind turbine? I will admit, it's actually really hard to tell if it's nighttime or daytime. In this specific... situation. Because it's dark kind of always. Alright, can I get... What did I just put up? Organic? What? Oh, I see. I put up a generator, like a dink. Alright. 2 more laterite, that should net me some goodies. Okay. So yeah, we are gonna have to do some battery switcheroo nonsense, which I'm not exactly pleased about, but whatever. Anyway. Load these up. Okay, and it looks like the wind stopped. What I'm probably gonna do is alternate, solar generators on... or solar panels on both sides of this thing. But mostly probably cover it. This is weirdly finicky. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just having a bunch of those would probably be the most useful. Okay. Grab the generator. Where'd the generator go? Oh, there it is. It blends right in. Alright. Can I just flatten the world to pick these things up? Okay. Makes the world feel a little bit weird and awkward, but whatever. Okay, there we go. So now we can, generate this. Because, yeah, if I can get a second wind farm in there, that'll be good. And then we'll start making batteries. Wow, that is actually kind of painfully slow. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna build another one of those. We want the big battery to fill up. So what I'm gonna do is send that off, get some compound. We're gonna make the small solar arrays. Get a number of those. If I can put one of those on every one of these, even if, like, shit breaks, it'll be better than nothing. Kind of expand some of this out, too, so I have this, like, flat world to work with. I can't imagine the, I can't imagine cable interruptions here are why these don't work. There's no way for me to, like, force a reconnection here, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, so these batteries are going to be how I switch things around. Okay, and we want to make mini solar. This way I don't always have to switch a battery around to refill some of these things. So I'm going to treat that one fuel converter as a wash. It has no benefits. Okay. Wow, those mini batteries are completely useless for research. But that's okay. Let's research that thing, though I doubt it's going to give me anything more than titanium. Which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, no, it did give me research. Didn't know I could even get research at this point. Power cells! What do those do? Where do I make the... Oh, power cells. Huh. I need for it? Compound? Alright. Oh, is daytime really short on exotic planets? No, it doesn't feel that short. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to go looking around for some of those other research topics, because I'm gonna be honest, I actually thought I was done researching in this game, but it looks like I'm incorrect on that one. Oh, that would be a nice little benefit. Okay, I'll have to get some more resin, too. Maybe part of it is I just need to, expand some of these out, and it'll remember that I can build here. Fortunately, no resin. Alright, nothing on... Oh, no, we have everything on research. I'll probably get some more lithium. Oh. Or that works. Okay. Because now that I've got... I just heard a dog... What? I swear I just heard a dog in the background. Let's go woof. That was strange. Anyway, we'll make another big battery. Having two of these would mean we'd have a lot more power. Honestly, what I'd like to do is actually just have 1 billion batteries well, I'm just often about doing kind of whatever I want. Just loading up on batteries seems like the best idea. Unfortunately, I think they're pretty expensive. So, ow. We did get some more compound. Hey! Alright, so this will get me... yeah, 1 lithium. We could get a bunch of resin. Get a bunch of resin. That way I can expand out and have space for things. Okay, next up. I wanted to see what power cells do. Anybody know how power cells work? Because I have tethers, I have oxygen. But what's a power cell do? Alright. Let's look it up. Oh, popper cell. Whoops. Power cell. Astroneer. What are power cells, and what do they do? Oh, it's a disposable battery. Cheap to make. I see. Okay. Legit question. What's the conversion rate? Because I might be able to make a shit ton of power cells. Okay. The conversion rate isn't great. I could technically use this to create infinite power as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the power cells. What I was thinking is I could almost use them to, shoot. We should probably make sure I'm not gonna die here. So don't remember if, ever put a corpse here. Oh. Okay, do I have any corpses on the other side of this? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. So we do have some big batteries hanging out there. No problem. Would I say this game is worth the 20 bucks in its current form? Kind of depends. You can definitely get, I would say, you could probably get a good 10 hours out of this game if you're really, like, thorough about exploration. Beyond that, maybe not so much so. I don't know, it's really hard to tell. Yeah, we do have an oxygen tank there. That's kinda nice. Alright. So I'll probably just create a nice big line here, and then we'll put down a vehicle. We'll put down a vehicle crafting station so I can get a truck and drive around. I think what I'm gonna do though is pop back into that cave, see what's at the bottom of that, and go from there. Alright, let's grab our resin. Firstly. Huh. Oh, that's not good. Huh. Oh. So 5 looks to be the maximum amount one of those will go out. Okay. Oh, this thing has collision. Oh, that's annoying. Guess we just can't go that direction anymore. I guess that'll be fine. This base is a mess. The heck am I gonna... Whatever, I'll just keep expanding this direction. Okay. So this gives me a lot more room for batteries and whatnot. Though admittedly, I'm not super interested in making stuff for a bit. It'd be really nice if I could just automate, like, several loads of hydrazine. For at least a little while. I mean, I guess I could nab this battery, toss it here, and this way we can get some more hydrazine. But yeah, sadly, whatever this disconnect here is, it pretty much ruins that whole section. Let's get... Oh. Let's get a little bit more resin. Okay, put you back where you belong. Get another one of these, get another one of these, grab, grab. Okay. Let's see, that one cave where you found dynamite. Could have brought it back and researched. Didn't know you could... did I really have much for dynamite? It was other things. Okay, so there's my resin, but I gotta get rid of some inventory space first. So I'm pretty much gonna need to load up on nothing but aluminum here. It's gonna suck because my smithing station is busted too. Alright, whatever. Okay, 7 laterite? Yeah? That's exactly what we need. Might need a little bit more than that, but still. I was hoping I could expand this direction, but I guess actually just going past this way almost makes even more sense. Okay, and expand this. And I can always expand this more as necessary. Okay, vehicle bay is going to require aluminum. Yeah. Oh. I'm pretty much just flat out of power right now. Oh, I guess that sucks. Grab all that laterite. Let's see. Is that all of it? That's all of it. I guess I should probably grab one of these storages. I'm not really using them with the fuel cells, and I'm gonna need it there. Okay. So, this will let me do vehicle stuff. We can make the truck. I guess I'll just toss the rest on. Interesting, so no matter what, it always takes exactly one, it always takes one power set to smelt a whole load. It doesn't matter how many there are. It'll take up a full bar. It doesn't do a piecemeal. That's interesting, I wasn't expecting that. Uh-oh. No power. What do I have? I have a little bit more. I could get a wind vane. Oh. Okay, there. It is getting power. That's good. Let's see. I've noticed that this art style and modeling style has gotten increasingly popular. Slime Rancher, Astroneer, Blind Trust, Grow Home. Yeah, low poly has gotten a lot more popular now that we've gotten past the point where low poly was a necessity. And I actually am kind of super down for it. It does get a little bit cumbersome because after a certain point it does kind of become it does get kind of shitty and overused, which I'm not a big fan of. But at the same time, like, I am actually a huge fan of the low poly art style. I really loved Mega Man Legends, actually. If any of you guys ever messed around with those games, those were really nice low poly stuff. And instead of being truly necessity, it really did feel like they actually owned that style, which is nice. Okay. There we are. But yeah, I dig it, actually. It reminds me of vector art in a lot of ways. And that's, like, super nice as far as I'm concerned. Because I really like the clean, you know, easy to look at visuals, and it's actually a pretty easy style to do. You don't need to do much for texturing. It's lighting and shading that become a bit of a problem. Oh, interesting. Oh, right, of course the batteries would fill up in my inventory. But yeah, I super dig the visual style, and I'm glad they went with this, because this looks so much better than practically any other sandbox game. Like, I'm looking at you, well, I'm looking at, oh, what's a good example? Arc. Arc has a nice realistic visual style, but I almost would prefer it if they had gone with, you know, I guess I'm gonna say cartoony dinosaurs, because that could look really nice. What is vector art? Flash animations do, vector art and stuff. A lot of mobile games do too. The problem is it's kind of a demonized art style because it's, usually seen as cheaper than raster. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, could you connect a bunch of spaceships together? Don't think so. Haven't tried it yet. The problem is you can't really get them to connect. Normally. I don't even know if you could connect them at all, in fact. That's an interesting question. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There's the compound. So I can get a truck now. I'm not entirely sure if I need one. And oh shoot. You know what? No. Let's grab another one of these. Grab another of these. Throw some compound on that. Let's go take a look at the truck. Cause yeah, we might as well have this, and then we'll probably pop a power cell on it. We don't really need a battery because the thing is a natural moving. I mean, the thing is a natural moving... You know, I really don't like that single block seat. Alright, whatever. So what do we want? We don't need a 3-seat. I could mess with the crane and this, the crane nonsense at some point. People have been asking about that for a while. We'll do that later. Okay, so let's just grab some compound. I'm just gonna make a big old solar array here. And that'll be good enough. Said I was gonna go explore that cave, and I get really distracted. Way too easily. Alright. Compound, make... Yeah, so I'll just put a solar array, and you know what? Maybe I will actually bother making that crane in a bit. So I don't really have a whole lot of use for anything. The only problem would be... Can I put this? Okay, I can't put that in the front. So if I do get some research materials, I'd have a place to put it. Okay. So let's do crane. It's gonna need copper. I think we're also gonna want... What's the difference between a winch and a crane? Do they even do stuff? I don't know. I have heard though that the crane is kind of useless.